Do we have no wire anymore in this house?
Jesus fuck.
Bro's watching some Israel videos, I'm guessing?
Yeah, Jamil sent it to the little schizo group we're in. But like this fucking Israeli tank just like completely erased this like civilian car.
Oh yeah, that's old as fuck.
Yeah, it's an old one.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know, a week or two now old, I think.
First time I've already seen it.
Stop oppressing me. Just runs over the car with the tank.
ID, did you start another match?
My bad.
Average ID.
Go back quick. Go back quick. I forgot. I
No.
totally forgot.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
I've never seen this one
Because
video
then you'll have
Go back
to.
quick.
where the guy was like,
Just
if
don't kill
Israel
yourself.
is truly genocidal, then they suck at genocide, considering the population of Gaza and Palestine has skyrocketed.
Kicking forward for the rally format, well, I hope most of you had a chance to read over the rulebook and the roadbook. I'm sure there'll be a few that haven't, so I'm just going to cover a few key things for you. Today we're going to be competing through 9 competitive stages to find out who the winner will be. Each team will drive each stage once only, with an official timing their run through the stage. The fastest time on each stage will win that stage. And your total time for each stage is going to be added together to form your rally time. To win the rally, you have to have the fastest overall time. Nice and simple. Between each stage, you'll drive yourself to the next stage, if that makes sense. Conduct any repairs you need to do, or rest, have a quick rest break, have a drink, whatever you need to do before lining up for the next stage. As teams of 2, it's up to you to decide who's driving and who's co-driving. The only requirement is that each driver must drive at least 3 stages in the rally. How you distribute that between the 2 of you is completely up to you. I have put a recommended distribution in the road book. That's sort of because I've obviously seen the stages. If you follow that recommendation, you each have a fairly balanced experience of types of stages, if that makes sense. But completely up to you. When you reach each stage, you'll see a queue area. Please line up and patiently wait for your turn. I know many of you have already experienced how fun that is on the shakedown. We'll have it moving hopefully a little bit quicker. When you reach the front of the line, a race official is going to meet with you there and walk you through the rest of the process. The key thing that you'll all need to know is the 2 radio channels. So the first one is your short range radio. If you haven't got one when we jump back in game, there'll be one in the ace arsenal of the crate next to your cars. Please set this to the number 100 plus your car number. So if your car number is 55, it's 100 plus 55, 155. Make sense? From there, set your long range to 50. That'll be the race management channel. I'm aware it was originally 100. We had to change it. If we need to change it, you need to make an announcement, that's how we'll do so. So that might be something like, hey, we've got to do a server restart or something along those lines. Otherwise, please stay off that radio so that people can concentrate. Once you finish your stage, you'll stop at a quick debriefing tent, have a chat with your race official. If there have been any penalties, for example, or anything that we need to chat about, that's when we'll tick that off with you. From there, there's a second tent for the media. If Hana wants to have a quick chat with you for the stream, that's where he'll grab you. If he's not there, you can basically just stop and then swing straight through. Make sense? Alrighty, rules. For the rally, there is a complete rule book you need to stick to. 90% of these rules are really obvious stuff, and it's basically just in there so that we've got a rule book. However, there are a couple of key ones you just want to make a bit of a note to. The main one will be corner cutting. Naturally, cutting a corner and taking shortcuts will gain you unfair advantage. To prevent this, the majority of corners have something on the inside, such as a hay bale or wall. However, if you seem to go through these, or for example, go straight through these, miss a corner completely, or cut, the course and shorten it by 500 meters or something, there will be penalties that will be issued. Now, the majority of them are going to be 5-second penalties. They're relatively insignificant. If you guys stay on the track, you'll have no dramas and we won't need to penalty at all. But please, if you get a penalty, just understand that the official has made a decision and we expect you to abide by that. We're not going to be assholes about it. It must be stressed that they are not going to be excessive. To help communication, all of you, oh, hang on, I've already done that one, sorry. Alrighty, the next one, so stages 1 through to 8, we're just going to run, basically as you get there. If there's not an official, please understand there's only 5 of us and we volunteered our time to not race to try to get you guys through the stages. We will work as hard as we can to get you through, but obviously there's more of you than there is us, so just bear with us. We'll try to keep it happening for you. When we reach the end of stage 8, I'll ask everyone to just park up in the town for a little bit. We'll get everyone through stage 8 as much as we can. If there's any people that need to leave early, you're welcome to go and wait in the line for stage 9. And as soon as we get there, you'll be the first to go through. However, if you've had a good run and you're in the top 10 at the end of stage 8, we ask you to hang to the rear and you'll be the last cars to run through stage 9. That way, we've got a nice end to the stream and an exciting end to the rally for everyone involved. When you've finished stage 9, there is a jump into the ocean. Send it hard, make it good viewing. Everyone's going to be watching you. We'll then TP you back up to the top. We'll have a quick chat in the debrief tent, and then there'll be a large spectator area for you to join and watch the cars come over the line. There's also a nice little stone little castle thing in the middle. We're going to call that the hot seat. If you are leading the rally, when you cross that finish line, you're entitled to that hot seat until someone takes it from you. Make sense? Cool. Sorry, I'm asking questions to everyone. That said, we're going to open stage 1 in about 5 minutes once we get back in game. If there's anyone that needs to leave a bit earlier today, please try to get yourself to the front of that line as soon as you can. That's going to help you get through the rest of the rally quicker because you'll arrive at stages before others. I will post a couple of the rule books and things back in the thing as quick as we can. Hot seat's just a spectator spot for you to sit at. It's not necessarily a strict rule, if that makes sense, but whoever's leading gets to sit there. Otherwise, if you are missing a teammate, come find me as soon as we get back in game and we'll sort something out. We'll be at the end of the thing. I'm just going to take questions now, so if you have any, please type them in. Regarding running repairs during a stage, tyre swaps look like they're working for you guys to do in stage, so if it's a tyre, please fix it yourself. If you break something more than that, the Zeus will repair your car for the cost of 1 minute plus however long it takes the Zeus to get their shit together. That's the consequence of it. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Into the deeds.
Corvette, the timer will not be paused, I believe.
Got it, just double checking.
Quick question: if, do we have to time ourselves, or is there somebody dedicated to time?
We'll time you.
Okay, sounds good.
So with the repairing time penalty, is that just for during the rallies, or is that while going from stage to stage too?
Just for during the rallies. That's a good question. If you do have an issue driving between stages, it can always happen. Just ping us, we'll repair your car and we'll get you back on the road. But yeah, in terms of anything competition-wise, the only penalty you get off of a stage is if you crash into someone really badly off the rally, if that makes sense. So standings-wise, Hana Stream is probably the best way to get to it. There are a number of spreadsheets, but unfortunately we can't give those links out as they are editable. But yeah, Hana will be the best way. When you get to stage 8, we will inform you how we're going before we start stage 9. We'll probably call out that top 10.
I might not have been heard earlier, but you might want to bring up how what's going to happen when people get armored.
Yeah, if you get armored, we will try pause the timer. We'll reset you to the location where the armor happened, and you'll carry on from there with the timer resumed. If you go off the road and hit a rock and fall down a cliff, I don't consider that armor, if that makes sense. It's only if the physics is genuinely jank. We all know what an armor looks like, but just to clarify. Toolkits are absolutely not forbidden for crews. Take as much equipment as you can. You know, if you can repair the car yourself, go for it. The 1 minute Zeus thing is purely there for if we can't get you back up on your own steam on your own.
We tested out, we couldn't repair anything even with a toolkit, so it won't work on this car.
I could repair the engine.
Yeah, we could repair our
we changed.
tires at minimum.
I ran
Yanni,
all
when
over.
did you
do it last? Because we changed everyone to advanced engineer just like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, it was during like the start of the shakedown.
So yeah, we might have changed it midway through, so there might be a change.
Ah, okay, because I had a toolkit crashed, engine was orange, and I didn't see any of the ace things on the car.
Is that, am I correct in saying that, Brucey? You did, everyone?
Yep. We'll need to do that when we get back in.
Yeah, I'll check it when we go back in. So.
Perfect. So in terms of damage, there's a question, are we vulnerable to damage as in vehicles, not players? Vehicles and players are both vulnerable to damage. You know, I would pack a couple bandages just so if your driver starts bleeding out on a stage, you can jump on it. On a stage, it's up to you to manage your medical. Off a stage, we're more than happy to obviously heal you. In terms of vehicle damage, obviously there has to be a cost for crashing into things, so there will be damage on vehicles. Yes, please, man. I'm just going to post in the Discord a link to the overall stage, scoreboard. It's going to be viewable only, but it'll give you the overall standings for the rally. So keep in mind things will chop and change a bit as we push through with different stages. So if someone's done 3 stages, their time's going to be bigger.
Okay, we'll push in now.
Good luck, everyone.
Thanks.
Yes.
Don't need it. The hype is real.
What hype?
Go get some. Good luck.
We can give hype if you want. What's up?
Yeah. Yeah, did I miss anything at the end? I went toilet.
We almost wiped you out on the shakedown.
Dude, we came around the first corner on the shakedown, right? And there was a car just sat there, and we rammed into the back of them and just sent them over the rocks and into the water.
I saw you get the car start running towards the road, and we just went nearly connected you. Oh yeah, boys.
Did I miss anything at the end of the brief? I went toilet. Or was it just some random shit?
I'm on 107.
Oh yeah, make sure you get stuff again because it fucking removed.
What did you? You on 107, Tim?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my guy dressed up looking cool.
I think we might be mismatched.
Set it on 50 as well in case. Alright, so I drive the first one, you drive the second one.
So Tim, you know the first one's in the town, right? The shakedown route isn't actually used.
Yeah, I know.
Right, let's go to 106 and land it.
7 and 9.
Yeah.
You still want me to run it, or would you rather do it?
I don't mind. What do you want to do?
No,
I can do it. We can.
Yeah.
4 left,
Okay, I can
5
give you
right.
Let me see if I guess.
Did you?
So did you set your thing to 50? They're talking on it. I don't know what they're.
Let's get some medical, shall we?
Okay, well I guess I can't.
I'll
just assume.
What?
I'm just looking at
I think the medical settings are super
Medical.
basic, so I'm just grab a bunch of basic.
I think I might grab
just
the last. Alright,
Samir, you're breaking the car, Samir.
Or you know what? You can drive
Triple
stage
caution,
1,
triple
and
caution.
then we can decide who drives the last stage once we get there.
Listen to my call, Samir.
You on this old legend?
Yeah.
Alright, do you wanna, who do you want driving first? Or do you want to go by the recommended driver pattern?
I say we do it our way. I mean, I'm more down to do either 2 and 3 because I've done them like right before this. So.
Okay.
Don't get that here.
No, that's the wrong thing.
Alright, where to go, so...
Let me get naked. So we are going
right here, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what a decent.
Warframer.
We begin. We begin. Oh, this is
I'm
gonna
not
be
allowed
hectic.
to play Warframe anymore.
Yeah, I'm fine with these things.
Because if I do, I'll just go right back to the dojo.
You know what? I'm actually gonna. No, I'm not gonna stream it. Because then